The VO meter, measuring your voiceover progress. Whether you're a veteran voice actor, just starting out, or don't even know how to set a level, we're here to help you avoid the pitfalls along your voiceover path to success. The VO meter is brought to you by Voice Actor Websites, Studio Bricks, Global Voice Acting Academy, JMC Demos, and Sennheiser. The VO meter is produced in part using Source Connect, made by source-elements.com. And now, your hosts, Paul Stefano and Sean Daly.
Hello, everyone. I am here with Natasha Marchevka and Katherine Tole, the V123 Pros. That's Voice 123 Pros. Natasha and Katherine paired up to build out learning resources that will elevate your branding in V123 game. Natasha has found great success on the V123 platform and loves to help others be successful. Katherine was dazzled by Natasha's expertise and is taking it up a notch with her tech and marketing savvy. So please join me in welcoming Natasha and Katherine. How's it going, guys?
Hello.
Hi, so happy to be here. Yay.
Happy to have you. So tell us what you're going to be focusing on at the eVOcation conference.
So we have a session on the Sunday at, I believe it starts at noon, right, Katherine? Eastern?
Noon Eastern, yep.
On Sunday, June 12th. And we will be talking about casting profiles and optimizing yours. As we have some background in that. And after our presentation, we have a workshop, which we're really excited about because it's hands-on, experiential kind of thing. So I think people will be walking away with a lot of good information they didn't have before.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a new thing for eVOcation this year to do these workshops. And there's going to be multiple breakout rooms and moderators and, small groups working collectively. So I'm excited.
I am too. I love the idea of those instant application workshops.
Learn something, do it right away before you forget or something else becomes more important.
Definitely. I kind of coined this with one of the earlier interviews, but your notes are only as good as their application.
Yeah.
Right. Totally.
Like that.
And working with a team, working with other people, even people you don't know, I think is super beneficial because you're just coming from all different perspectives. And so it's a growth opportunity for sure.
Definitely. So without giving away the keys to the castle, we obviously want to save some stuff for eVOcation. Is there any kind of misconceptions or considerations you want people to think about when they come to you to optimize their online casting profile?
Gosh, where should we start, Katherine?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think a big one is knowing, I guess, considering your audience and who's looking at your profile. So, I mean, your profile and what you say about yourself on LinkedIn is so different than what it would be on Voice 123 because your buyer already knows you're a voice actor and they're already interested in hiring a voice actor. That's why they're on Voice 123. But on some of your other profiles or your website, LinkedIn, Facebook, people don't necessarily know who you are, what you're about, and what you can help them with. So
very cool.
And I think the other piece that I want to contribute is that when you are working with agents and you have your own website and maybe you have a profile on their website, there are certain things you need to say and not say. You don't need a photo necessarily as per agents and casting directors in LA. They just want to hear your voice. When we're on online casting, we're catering to a totally different target market. Why did I say office? I don't know. Market. So although the people on online casting are into marketing and into casting, they're business people. So we have to show up with all the extra glitter to say, this is what I look like, so connect with me. This is what I sound like specifically. We need to use words that we wouldn't, and photos and presentation skills that we wouldn't normally use with an agent because it's a different language. So you really have to set up differently.
So you kind of have to package your elevator pitch to kind of hit all those keywords and to kind of predict and answer their needs before they see it.
Yeah, and I think they're different needs. They're different needs because they're business owners or marketing managers. They're not necessarily casting agents.
Very cool. Awesome. So in addition to your talk, are there any other presentations or any other events you're looking forward to at the conference?
I'm super excited to tell you all the ones that I want to see. I mean, they're all great, and some of them I've sort of listened to in other places, so I want to tell you my checklist. everyone knows who's my friend, that when I go to a conference, I have it super organized of what I want to see. First, second, and third of it. Yeah. So I totally want to see the Time-Saving Tactics by Karen and Jamie. I totally want to see the Non-Broadcast Foundation of Your House by Maria Pendolino. I'm moderately interested in social media and really everything else. Oh my God, the casting panel with Andy Roth. Yes. And I really wanted to see the work-life balance one. That's at 7 a.m. Pacific. So we'll see how I do on Sunday morning. It could be really positive, but I'm so excited about eVOcation. It's such a fabulous conference.
Yeah,
Katherine?
Yeah, for me, I have such decision paralysis when I do these things that one of my favorite things about eVOcation is that there's nothing overlapping each day. And that just like calms me in a way that I wasn't expecting. Because I can just kind of go to everything one after another and not really have to make decisions. But
That's true.
yeah, those 7 a.m. ones I'll probably have to watch later.
The recording of?
Yeah, I watched the recording. But, rates and negotiation, I just always have questions. And so I love being able to interact with people for that. There's a workshop after that. Social media is the bane of my existence. So I want to workshop on that. Even as a millennial. And I don't know, there's nothing that I don't want to go to.
Of course.
You guys are getting me excited for the conference.
I know.
Good.
So your presentation's coming up in 10 short days, but if people can't wait to see everything you're about, how can people work with you to optimize their V123 profiles?
Good question, Sean. Thank you for asking.
Of course.
Our URL is v123pros.com. That's v123pros.com. And we've got a lot of things going on there outside of a course that we provide to really dig in. There are other options like monthly work-on-ours where we answer questions. People have questions for us daily, and we're kind of like trying to make it monthly instead. And a one-on-one personal time, and then we have themes as well monthly about Voice 123, things that we learn that are new, because there's always new things on Voice 123. Katherine, did you want to add anything?
No, just that, it's PROS, pros. I just had a thought that maybe someone at one point in time is going to think of prose like poetry prose. It is about writing your profile. But
shall I compare thee to an online casting site?
Hither thou go unto the v123pros.com. And that's all I have to say.
Well, awesome. Thank you both so much for being on the podcast. I can't wait to see your presentation on Sunday.
Thank you so much, Sean.
We look forward to seeing your beautiful face there, too.
Ah, jeez. She called me beautiful, guys. Thanks for listening to this episode of the VO Meter. To follow along, visit us at www.vometer.com.
We'd also love to hear your comments or suggestions for the show. Or if you have a questionable gear purchase, tell us all about it on our Facebook page or on Twitter @the VO Meter.